Hello YouTube. I'm pretty much done with this kit from Dragon Momoko Destiny, and what I'm gonna try to do is do a quick review of the kit. And let's see what we got. So the head swivels forward, backward. It's on a ball joint. The collar area does swivel left and right. So like back here, you can kind of see it. Not a whole lot, but it does do a little bit. And these things on the side does go up a little bit more if you want to. These actually do kind of open up to give it more space to do any kind of posing that you want to hold the swords and things like that. The arm do go out like this to kind of give that flexibility to allow for, like, two hands holding the sword together, kind of extend it outward. The forearms do rotate, and it's got these claw hands, the shield. So you can snap on either side, basically connecting to this tab right here. The waist, again, it swivels both forward and back. Maybe a little bit hard to see like this, but let's see if I could do it here. So forward, down like this, and then back like that. So again, forward and then back. So it's got pretty good motion. And then also a side to side tilt. Move these side skirts away. Whoops, this came off. So you could do like a side to side waist exercise thing. So let me put this back on. I just didn't push it in enough to keep it steady. It comes with multiple fists. So this is just a claw-like open hand. This was the first one I put together. I do have other hands made for like holding other weapons. So again, the wrist itself is on a ball joint, but this fore wrist, I guess you could call it that, does give it a little bit more motion. And again, forearms do turn. And then the elbow, it is on a double elbow, so you can basically, okay, yeah, you could put your forearm all the way up on top. And again, because these things are pretty mobile, so you can, push your arms up high a little bit. And then front skirts, again, it's on a ball joint right there on that part. And then this actually swivels out. The front skirt swivels out from this part, that gray piece. It's just kind of hard to do right here, so I'm not gonna play around with it. Side skirts, as you can see, it already fell. Let me take this part out so you can kind of see it. And I try to stand this while I talk. So this thing is on a joint like this on the side skirt, and it's a ball joint in there. So there's a round tab on this end, and there is a hole right here, so you kind of know where it's supposed to go. But of course, if you want, you can like rotate it however you want. You know, it doesn't necessarily have to sit in that spot. You know, if you do different poses, you can rotate this, you know, whichever way you want. So there's that. Let me put this back on there. And then the legs, it's on a single joint to the hip area. So you can, whoops, just came off. It didn't break, but I just didn't put this in enough. As you can see, it's not very long, so that could be somewhat troubling. But so you can swivel out like this, and then left and right, top view, a little bit. So as with all the joints of this guy, I'm not sure why, you know, some parts probably prefer it to be like polycap material instead of like ABS. So it does require some sanding, but you know, I may have even sanded a bit much, especially with the backpack on. The ankles are not loose, but it's a little hard to get it to balance without the use of the stand. So the leg can go all the way up to here, like so. And come back down. Rear dusters, you can actually, I think, lift this out like this, or push it down. Okay. So that piece just fell. This piece is a thruster piece that goes in here. I'll fix it later. Nothing's glued. Ankle joints, basically on a double ball, one on the ankle, one on the bottom of the lower knee. And as you can see, I don't have the backpack on it because I wanted to do a review on this. This tab's for the gun, so you can put the gun like sideways attached to this. This peg, I think you can use it for the stand, and or there's like another functional thing where you could like put a wire through the stand to look like it's still connecting to the base. Doubt if I'm going to use that. So rear skirts, ball joints, so you in, out, top, down, rotate. That's for the backpack. And as you can see, without the stand, it's even kind of hard to keep it steady. But with the backpack, it makes it really back heavy. So I'm going to review the backpack separately, which is here. Let me put that aside so I don't drop it. So this tab is what's connecting to the back of the Destiny. These things are basically connected by a joint that's in here that you can rotate front to back a little bit, not too much. But then you can rotate this out like this, and another joint on here, so you can rotate this piece. I do suggest that you sand some of it. It's really hard. And there is another joint here that you can turn like this. I'm really being careful about this. I don't want to snap it off. because it'll be a pain in the ass to try to fix it. And then, so I don't think I sanded the connector from here to here, so that's why these are a little bit harder. These are the carrying cases for the Buster rifle and sword. Again, I snapped that piece, or it was snapped when I opened up the box from the runner. Basically, it's the cover piece. It's the cover piece right here. So I tried to cut some claw plate to use it to keep this part steady. I haven't tried to stick it back in there yet. Maybe I will in the next couple of days, but I just wanted to do the review for this. So and then let me turn this over. So the wings are connected with basically apart from here, this part right here, it's only connected through the male peg from the top. I wish it was actually two pieces, so it's connecting to this piece, like maybe in the top and bottom, two pieces rather than one piece, because if I didn't sand that off, or sand some of it off, I would really be worried about snapping that part off one of these days. So and then this can swing out like this to do the full blast or burst or whatever mode. So it's like that. But I would like hold on to this while I'm doing that. Wouldn't want to snap it off. So again, areas of concern right here where the wing connects to this connecting piece to the backpack. It's only through the male peg on top, nothing on the bottom. So if that snaps off, and that's it for the wing. Similarly to like these pieces for the parts that hold the backpack. I'm not going to show the weapons again, just because I did that in my last video. These are like the beam parts. These two pieces are for the shoulder. That's part of the sword, and then these can also go to the shoulder. This piece right here. So it also comes with a pretty nice base, which is this guy right here. Let me move this back because it's a pretty big base, so you can see. So it's got like these 2 footrests, like for blasting off the platform. So that's pretty cool. But mostly you are going to use this basically resting the hip area. There's a peg down here, or a hole down here. So basically use this to do all your poses, just because when the backpack's on, it's going to be top heavy, and it's really hard for it to like even stand. Maybe it's the way I'm posing it. A bunch of hands. Again, one of the issues I have is it didn't come with a hand with posable fingers. I would prefer a set of those. But again, because I think this is a copy of the metal grade, I'm not surprised that they just basically copy all the hands that were also given. And they added, a bunch of hands just for, holding the different weapons, which is nice. Unfortunately, you do have to take off this blue, like piece on top of the hand for each individual hand. So you have to swap the hand out and put this cover back on before you stick the ball joint into the arm. So to me, it's kind of a pain. I wish they threw in like a bunch of these too, so you could have the hands pretty much ready to go, and you just pull it off the socket and stick the next one on there. So they came with these things, which basically goes into that yellow piece right here, or the blue piece right at the yellow spot, kind of like a shield thing. They threw in two of these that you're supposed to connect with these to the forearm, and then the full blast things. It's pretty much just somewhat cheap plastic like thing, and I already bent this up here. I may not even use it. Find it somewhat cheesy. I mean, it's nice that they threw it in there. I don't know. Maybe I was expecting too much. I was hoping that, you know, it would be like indentations on those things, but maybe I am asking for too much. I don't know. The stand piece also came with what looks like parts from a like the display stand. So those are not really, a lot of those aren't written in the instructions. I think they just copied the mold. So, but it wasn't mentioned in the instructions. I think that's pretty much it. Oh, and then there's these white pieces. These are to connect to these pink things, so it'll hold onto the wing when it's open up. Basically, I think it connects to like in here. So, but again, if you get a chance to build these, certain areas of concern again are those, you know, quick tabs that are kind of one-sided. I think they are just gonna be broken if you're not careful. I think even posing these in different positions, I would suggest to handle them very carefully. If it's got too much friction, it might snap off as you do. And then again, the waist parts were super tight. I think the connection to the shoulder was super tight. Ankles. So just gotta be careful. But overall, I do, I do, like this kit, and you know, for the price, it's not bad. So I do recommend it if you like the design, and you know, you like all the extras that it threw in. Definitely upgrade then compared to the Bandai Master Grade Destiny. Good part separation, and you know, I didn't mind the issues as long as I pay attention to them. So you know, but it does need a little bit more work than your typical Bandai kit. So overall, I don't know, I'll probably give it a 7 at least. 7, 8 borderline right there. So, but again, I think this is like a copy and not like an original design. So, but you know, it's just my opinion. So if you're willing to invest the time and money and effort to build it, you know, just be careful with the joints. So that's pretty much what I have. I'm still waiting for the TIFF Sturmer from Mechanicore, the Deep Striker. I've seen online that some people already got it. I'm still waiting for my tracking number to update. It was sent a priority parcel from Hong Kong, and it's still not here yet. I haven't seen an update in the tracking since the 23rd. It's only been like 3-4 days. So I'm hoping to get it sometime this week, and when I do, I will do a unboxing. So that's pretty much it for now. Any questions, comments, concerns, go ahead and send them to me. Leave it in the comment section, and I will try to answer you the best I can. All right, thanks for watching. See you later.